of groundwater, reuse of grey water. Grey water is from household wastes. So this grey water from houses can be sent for treatment plant. Technological stack, IoT sensors for monitoring and controlling and checking of the water source, smart meter for measuring and distribution of treated drinking water supply for rural areas, sand filters for filtering is used here, solar panels for operating pumping machineries can be used here. Here, a reservoir, so water from the lakes and rivers can be taken and it is stored in the reservoir. So here, IoT sensor for monitoring water quality and pH flow rate is connected to that reservoir. Next, water treatment plant. So any microorganism present in the water is killed and it is gone to water treatment plant. So there will be sand filtration. Next, it is go to the storage tank. So in storage tank, before going to storage tank, so IoT sensor monitors that water quality after treatment and recycle will take place there. Next, it is supplied to the rural areas. In houses, they use rainwater harvesting system. In the sand filtration is used. So this also go and store in the storage tank and supply to rural areas. So grey water from houses, for example, laundry and household wastes, is also treatment of grey water is done and it is again stored in the storage tank and it's supplied to the rural areas. So advantage of this method is better water quality, enabling water reuse, improving public health, reduce corrosion in your pipes, H2S gas reduction, reduce the potential for stain on clothes. So some of the cases here in the system, leakage management is maintained and flow monitoring is maintained by using sensors and smart meters. Overuse and contamination is maintained. Diverse strategy is also maintained by using sensor quality parameters and industrial standard and protocols. It is an intelligent system and it has new insight. So dependency, who and all are dependent in this and who and all benefited by this project. Rural people's workers, new job opportunity will be improved, agriculture, reduce water waste and organization of time. Thank you.
So very good evening to all present here. So I am Deekshita from Pharmacy 3rd year. So I am going to present the idea on thin film solar panel. So before going to the idea, sunlight is the most abundant and the prominent renewable energy sources. So the better way of using the prominent uses of prominent use of sunlight is by using solar. So normal solar, it is made up of thick silicon and the application, the manufacturing is tough and it is very cost expensive as compared to the silicon which is used in solar panel compared to that of thin film solar panel. So thin film solar cells, they are also known as flexible or stick-on solar panels. They are thin, lightweight, unlike traditional solar panels. So thin film solar panels, they work like the standard silicon cells by converting the solar power to renewable energy. So their cell, it comprises of photovoltaic materials that allow electrons to move and generate electricity as the same as it does in normal solar panels. So thin film solar panels, they have several advantages that it is very flexible and bendable. So the installation on curved surfaces or on flexible materials is very easy. And the normal solar panels, it is not easy to applicable on curved surfaces. And it is very lightweight than the traditional solar panels and it is easy for transport and installation. So they can be integrated into a variety of applications including building materials, vehicles and portable electronics. So it can be potentially manufactured at a lower cost compared to the traditional silicon solar panels due to their similar production process and the use of less materials. So if you see the applications, it has the same application as that of traditional solar panels. So it can be used commercially on the buildings, and for residential uses, like for example in car shed we can install it on the rooftops, etc. And in urban infrastructures, like incorporating them on street lights, bus shelters and other urban infrastructure for renewable energy generation. And in remote areas, that is providing power to remote areas where the traditional power sources are unavailable or impractical. And transportation, that is using them on vehicles like buses, cars and bicycles to supplement power or charge batteries. In marine, that is installing them on boats, yachts, buoys, or to harness the solar energy while at sea. For agriculture, that is powering irrigation systems, agriculture equipment and remote farming operations. And for emergency response, that deploying them in emergency situations to provide a temporary power for communication and lighting. And then consumer electronics, that is integrating them into portable chargers, backpacks, camping gear for outdoor enthusiasts. And it can also be used in military, that is utilizing them in military application for remote power generation and field operations. So I conclude by saying that a transition to clean energy is about making an investment in the future. Thank you. கம்மியாக இருக்குது சார் கம்பேர்ட் டு த ட்ரெடிஷ்னல் சோலார் பேனல்ஸ். ஸோ இதுக்கு வந்து எஃபிஷியன்சி ஜாஸ்தி பண்ணுறதுக்கு அதோட மெட்டீரியல் சேஞ்ச் பண்ணலாம். லைக் கேட்மியம், டெலூரியம், இல்லைனா காப்பர், இண்டிகம், கேலியம் டைசிலேண்ட், இல்லைனா ஆர்கானிக் ஃபோஸ்ஃபோவோல்டிக்ஸ். ஆனால் சம்டைம்ஸ் கேட்மியம் யூஸ் பண்ணாலுமே கேட்மியம் டாக்ஸிட்டி வரதுக்கும் சான்சஸ் இருக்குது. கூட ஃபோட்டோவோல்டிக் அதை இன்ஆர்கானிக் மெட்டீரியல்ஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணாலுமே ஏதாச்சும் அட்வர்ஸ் எஃபெக்ட்ஸ் வர சான்ஸ் இருக்குது சார். ஸோ டு இன்க்ரீஸ் த எஃபிஷியன்சி அதோட மெட்டீரியலும் மாற்றணும்னு இருக்கும் சார். அதுக்கப்புறமா வந்து இது வந்து எந்த விதமான அது நம்ம தேவைக்காக எப்படி வேணால் இது வந்து ஃப்ளெக்சிபிளாக யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். தின்னா சோலார் ஃபிலிம். ஸோ இப்போ கார் ஷெட்டில் வந்துச்சுன்னா அதோட ஷேப்புக்கு ஏற்ற மாதிரி நமக்கு ஃபிலிமாக ஃபார்ம் பண்ணி அப்ளிகபிள் பண்ணலாம்.
இந்த மெட்டீரியல்ஸ் யூஸ் பண்ணுறது காஸ்ட் எஃபெக்டிவ் எப்படிமா இருக்கும்
சார்? சிலிக்கான் வந்து ட்ரெடிஷ்னல் சோலார் பேனல் வந்து ஜாஸ்தியாக இருக்கும் சார். அது அமௌண்ட் ஆஃப் யூஸ். அதுக்கப்புறமா வந்து
யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். What material you are proposing?
Cadmium, tellurium and copper, indium, gallium, sir.
It's a combination, I agree.
இல்ல சார், cadmium, tellurium தனி காம்பனன்ட், காப்பர், இண்டிகம், கேலியம், டைசிலேண்ட் இன்னொரு காம்பனன்ட் சார். ஸோ நார்மலாக யூஸ் பண்ணுற சிலிக்கானோட ரேஞ்ச் வந்து ஜாஸ்தியாக இருக்கும் கம்பேர்ட் டு தீஸ் காம்பினேஷன் சார். ஸோ
So good evening to one and all present here. I am A. from family, studying in the family third year. So I am going to representing the idea of the electricity and water tracking app. As we all know, water is the basic need for the all living being and as well as the electricity. So here we use the electricity and water services app. So it is the wireless remote system used to monitor and control and manage the distribution networks for the electricity as well as the quality of the water, as it safeguards the precious resources such as minerals, wildlife, trees and water. So here we have some electricity tracking apps like Watson, Energy Tracker, which helps you to monitor your electricity usage and identifies areas where you can save energy and money. And the other application app is like Kilowatts, My Energy and Sense. These are the apps that are used to track the electricity for the every basic human homeline appliances. And the tracking electricity and water usage is essential and managing resources efficiently and reducing utility costs. So these are the various methods and tools for tracking, like smart motors, which provides real time on electricity and water usage, and home energy monitors, which by installing the energy monitors that tracks electricity usage of individual appliances and devices, and some models which also monitors the water usage. And then we can utility of the bills and apps and software as I mentioned below. And die methods for a more manual approach, we can use the spreadsheets or notebooks to record meter reading regularly. And advantages for the water and electricity tracking apps are like which or cost savings, which identifies the area of high consumption and implement strategies to reduce waste, leading to lower utility bills. And there is an resource conservation, which also protects the resources, natural resources, and environmental impact, like smaller carbon footprint and less strain on water, natural resources, by identifying inefficiencies, like pinpointing inefficiencies in appliances, plumbing systems, allowing for timely repairs, and goal setting and progress tracking. And in data, we can drive an decision making, which gets access to the consumption data, enables informed decision making regarding energy efficient upgrades, and we can accurate the building of the electricity.
The apps in
Electricity and water tracking.
இந்த ஆப் நம்ம ஆப் மொபைல் ஆப் சார் இது இருக்காமா இது வரைக்கும் இந்த ஆப்?
நோ சார், இதை வச்சு மேனேஜ் பண்ணலாம்னு சொல்லி வாட்டர்
இது இங்கே டவுன்ஸ்க்கு அது மாதிரி யூஸ் பண்ணுறதா வீட்டுக்கெலாம் யூஸ் பண்ணுறதா? இது
வீட்டுக்கு தான் சார், ஹோம் அப்ளையன்சஸ்.
ஹோம் அப்ளையன்சஸ். எங்கே அதிகமாக பவர் கன்சியூம் பண்ணுறதுன்றதை செக் பண்ணிக்கலாம். பண்ணிக்கிட்டு பவரை அதுக்கு தகுந்த மாரி நம்ம ரெகுலேட் பண்ணலாம். வாட்டரும் அதுமாரி.
எஸ் சார், வாட்டரில் வந்து இப்போ டேங்க்லாம் வந்து ஓவர்ஃப்ளோ ஆச்சுன்னா கூட அது பை த செட்டிங் அ சென்சார் வி கேன் ஆல்சோ மானிட்டர் இட் சார்.
சரி.
Good evening everyone, I am Kritika studying Form D 3rd year, and my idea is smart contact lenses for measuring intra-auricular pressure. So smart contact lenses, so it measures the intra-auricular pressure. So intra-auricular pressure means it is fluid pressure in the eye. It's created by fluid pressure in the eye. So which is caused by blocking the drainage of the aqueous humor. So which the increasing intra-auricular pressure can cause glaucoma. So it is a serious condition and which causes irreversible loss of vision. So currently we are using applanation tonometer to measure the intra-auricular pressure, but it may cause damage to the cornea, so we cannot get the measurement frequently. So to overcome this, smart contact lenses will be an extended wearable contact lenses which measures the intra-auricular pressure frequently, and it will give the effective results. So working model, so this lens is comprised of the upper and lower lenses. So the upper lenses is coated by a silicone layer, and the internal structure, it consists of sensor, antenna reader, and a chip. So when increase in intra-auricular pressure, the silicone in the outer coat layer will get increase in thickness. So this increase in thickness will send a signal to the sensors, and the sensors which is connected to the antenna reader will measure the intra-auricular pressure, and the measured intra-auricular pressure is the data collected will be saved in the chip, and the chip in the contact lenses stores the data, and it is helpful in proper treatment of the patient, and it is connected to externally to our mobile phone via Wi-Fi model, and we can get the effective treatment. And advantages, so they are convenient and easy for use, and it allows for continuous monitoring, so we can understand the fluctuation in the intra-auricular pressure. So the data collected can help the health professionals to manage the treatment plans. And continuous monitoring, so continuous monitoring of the intra-auricular pressure can help the further damage, that is irreversible loss of vision, can be prevented, and the patients can transmit the data to the health providers, and reducing the need for frequent clinical visits, and it can contribute to an improved quality of life for individuals with glaucoma. Thank you.
Good afternoon everyone, my name is R.K. Kumar and I am from Form D 3rd year. My idea is smart jewelry with panic button, and this is a blueprint of that smart jewelry ring, and this could be any stylish wearable accessories such as necklace, bracelets or rings equipped with discrete panic buttons or SOS buttons that when activated sends distress signals to designated contacts or emergency services with location information. And and it is accessed with GPS sensors. Then these wearables could be connected to smartphone app, and it could send signals to designated persons and also to the emergency numbers, and it transmits users GPS location in real time during emergency situation. The smart jewelry could also incorporate, like we could incorporate LED light in that top button, and also some built-in loud alarms to alert the surrounding members. Then the advantages are it is easily accessible as it is worn on daily basis, and particularly for women's safety. Then location could be tracked in emergency situations. Then immediate response with the press of panic button. Seamless integration with smartphone apps. Smartband அது ரெகுலர் பேசிஸ் பண்ணுவோம் சார், பட் சம்டைம்ஸ் யூ கேன் ஃபர்கெட் இட். பட் ரிங்னா எப்பயுமே கையிலே இருக்கும், லைக் அதை ஃபர்கெட் பண்ண முடியும். எஸ் லைக் ரிங் ஆர் எனி அக்சசரிஸ், லைக் நெக்லஸில் எந்த அக்சசரிஸ் வேணாலும் அந்த எப்பயுமே நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம்.
My idea is about pharmacy chatbot. So pharmacy chatbot is nothing but pharmacy chatbot is a computer program designed to interact with users, especially here the patients, provide information, answer queries, and assisting with various tasks related to pharmacy and healthcare. We know that so much of pharmacy chatbot is available in the markets. For example, HealthTech, UMD, ADA Health. These all are especially concerned with the medication information, dosage information, and healthcare professional. But my idea is just differ from the pharmacy chatbot. It's especially for including the ARIIA, advanced drug reaction. So this is the most important innovative idea in this year. And the continuation, it utilizes natural language processing, which means NLP. If you create a chatbot, the NLP is important because the simplest words, simplest English is easy for the patients to understand. The complicated things of the patient will not understand and not easily not understandable for the patients. So the NLP is important to create the chatbot and artificial intelligence to engage in conversation, offering support on topics such as medication information, dosage information, side effects, and general health inquiries. Here the main thing is ARIIA. And the advantage is the easiest thing because it is the internet process wherever we go, the internet is accessing, and 24/7 availability, instant response, convenient for everyone. No need to go for the consultants. If I'm in the remote sensing area and it is not easy to contact the doctors, and health education, the patient, the healthcare professionals community in the chatbot, so easily we can educate, we can learn about the thing, and it's a cost effective. It's no need the expensive things. It's already we got the smartphones and easy thing to understand. And thank you. This is my idea. Yes, sir. Whether how we create the platform, whether it is a website or the app or any message information, sir, like that, we should decide. Sir, we already existing ideas. We should just add the ARIIA because all the apps should not think about it. So we should add so that the chatbot creation is more thing like the software release. Thanks.
Myself Viveka sir from Foundry 3rd year. My idea is prosthetic hands using AI. A prosthetic hand is a mechanical device designed to replace a missing hand. So in India, more than 2.2% of population are handicapped. So this will be very helpful for the handicapped patients. These are custom made to fit the individual's residual limb and are constructed using lightweight material. Lightweight materials such as silicone are used. Now let us know the mechanism of action, how a prosthetic hand works, so that the use of AI can be understood. For a prosthetic hand, electrical signals are generated and these signals are then modified and sent to the surrounding muscles and to the prosthetics for the movement. The electrical signals generated are smaller than 10,000 times, so that it will be difficult to detect. My idea is using voice chat to command and improve the movement. The features of normal prosthetic hand is realistic appearance, improved sensor technology, motorized finger movement, customization and improved gripping capability. The advantages of using AI is improved mobility, full independence, increased comfort, better inclusion and high self-esteem.